Turn now to the bipartisan push for the release of the Epstein files. Lawmakers are trying to force a vote on the issue after meeting with survivors of Jeffrey Epstein's sexual abuse. Jay O'Brien is on Capitol Hill with the latest. Good morning, Jay.
Good morning, George. Yeah, overnight, the House Oversight Committee releasing more than 30,000 pages of Epstein files that it subpoenaed from the Department of Justice. The vast majority of these files have already been publicly available, and the DOJ still has other records it's yet to turn over to this committee's investigation. But none of this is going to be enough to placate Kentucky Republican Congressman Thomas Massie, who tells me he is moving ahead with this procedural effort to circumvent House Speaker Mike Johnson and try to force the House to vote on whether or not a full, widespread release of all Epstein records should be done. At late last night, 3 Republicans signing on to Massie's effort. That's a direct rebuke to President Trump, who's been clear he wants his party to move on from this issue. Massie telling me yesterday about President Trump that he thinks he can make this, quote, go away by telling people there's nothing there. But Massie saying this is, quote, bigger than President Trump. In the next few hours, we expect dozens of women who say they were victimized by Jeffrey Epstein to rally up here on Capitol Hill to turn up the pressure even more on lawmakers, George.
Jay O'Brien, thanks. And coming up in our next half hour, we're going to hear for the first time from one of the women who is key to putting Epstein behind bars.